You want to survive the Spartan race. I'm not going to help you survive. I'm going to help you thrive. It starts like this. We got to go from the feet up. And this is what you need. When I'm looking for an OCR shoe, I want something that has a wide open toe box, great lugs, drains water well, and has a firm heel cup so that my feet don't slide out when I'm getting stuck in the mud. These are the shoes I wear, Topos. You've probably seen me wear these in a bunch of the videos. They're awesome. Do you have to buy this shoe? No. But having a shoe with good lugs is important. Having a shoe with an open toe box is super important. Also, you want to make sure that if you're running something like the Beast and your feet swell, you want to make sure that your foot can accommodate that your shoe can accommodate that swelling, right? So we took care of the shoe thing. Next on the list, you do not want to wear anything cotton at all because you're gonna get wet, and cotton stuff does not do well in the wet. So here's what's up. I wear Creeper socks. They're wool, and I also wear 5-finger socks. Why? Because I don't like blisters. I don't like losing toenails. This is good insurance against that. So wool socks, good shoes. We're going from the ground up. Here's what's next. Before getting to the shorts, again, no cotton. I'm wearing underwear that wick away moisture really quick. These are Adidas. They work great. You are going to get wet, and these dry very, very quickly. Next, pants or shorts. Boom. Something that dries very well, something that's like elasticy as I'm going over the obstacles. Super important. Next, I don't like to wear sunscreen. It is what it is, but you do want to be protected from the sun. So a sunny shirt goes a long way. Again, this is like good material. These are UV 50 protection. And this was once available on my website, but they were limited edition and now they're sold out. However, protection from the sun goes a long, long way. So things to think about as you're approaching the race. Here's the other thing, a lot of people do wear sunscreen, meaning you will get sunscreen on your hands. If you then do not clean your hands with something like alcohol, your hands are gonna be super slippery when you get to those upcoming obstacles that are overhead. So things to think about. If you put sunscreen on your body and rub it in, your hands are then gonna be slick, which will not be helpful at all throughout the race. Now, if it rains, weather's an issue. I know it's probably gonna be cold this weekend. I like to wear like a super lightweight, mind you, all the stuff I just showed you, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. I buy this stuff because it works. That's very important. I do not get free Topos. I do not get free socks or underwear. The Sunny is my own Sunny, but you know what I'm saying. I love this jacket. It's by Ultimate Direction. And here's what I love about it. All the seams are taped, kind of like a tent, right? So when I have this zipped up, even if it's snowing, it traps in all the body heat, which is phenomenal. If it gets hot, I just crack the jacket open. But what I like about this, it's got a little hood, it's got a little brim on the hood in case it's raining. And when it does rain or snow, it keeps the wet out, which is so legit. So these are things you want to consider when you're getting dressed for the race. Now, of all the things I just said, you don't want to try any of these things on race day. You don't want to show up on race day with like a brand new shoe or socks you've never worn, any of that stuff. Try the stuff out while you're training. The same goes for nutrition, right? There's water stations about every mile, mile and a half. So hydration usually is not going to be like a huge issue, but you do want to be mindful of what goes into your body, and you don't want to try any of those things on race day. Question I got this weekend was, I'm gonna try goos, not on race day, because you know what they don't have a bunch of? Toilets. There's not a bunch of toilets just waiting for you to screw up your nutrition on race day. Whatever you're gonna eat, you have to try it during training. Hydration, same thing. Don't try like Pedialyte or Element or First Form. Don't try any of those hydration things on race day. Train with it. See what works best for your body, what makes you feel good, and that's what you go with. Gloves or no gloves. I've made videos about this in the past. I'm not a glove supporter, okay? I hate gloves. However, I have tried liquid chalk. I bought liquid chalk to demonstrate how it worked at a workshop. It actually works awesome. I made a video about the legalities of liquid chalk. You cannot carry regular chalk during the race, but you can 100% carry liquid chalk. That's totally fine. They used to actually sell it in the merch area. So liquid chalk is a go, and there are things you need to know about liquid chalk. Less is more. You want to put like a little dime size of liquid chalk on your hand and really rub it in to get it to work. Also, you don't want to put it on as you get to the obstacle, because immediately liquid chalk is wet. It's liquid. It takes time for it to dry up, and you have to be mindful of that. You have to give yourself enough time for it to dry up. So if you know the obstacle is approaching, if you've read the map, which is a good idea, or if you've done the workshop, which is a better idea, then you'll know where the obstacles are and you can prepare ahead of time to make sure your hands are chalked up and you have a good grip. If you don't have liquid chalk, it's all good. Just make your grip good. Grip is a misunderstood thing in this sport. A lot of people think you need all this grip strength. The fact is, there are going to be no pickle jars that we have to open at the race. You want grip endurance. You want to be able to hang on the bar or farmer's carry for a long time, and that's how you develop that. If you need help developing grip endurance, I have an entire program in my app, Overhead Fundamentals. It's the fundamentals that are very simple that get the job done. They get you from one side of the obstacle to the other, right? It's not about how strong is our grip. Grip strength is important on some obstacles like climbing a rope. You need to be able to hold on, or the Herc hoist. But on everything else, it really is a grip endurance thing. So I think that covers a bunch of stuff pretty quickly about what's going on race day. And if you have any questions, let me know.